Show
This
that
month,
Mr. Bajaj entry again, ma'am.
yeah. So I'll just delete the entries, whatever I have passed. So now I have created all the ledgers, everything I have done. So here now I should pass the entry on TDS on rent. So here I'll be using journal voucher because the creditor means Mr. Bajaj, he is an individual person, he is not any business or anything. So he's an as he is an individual person and I'm hiring the space from him. So I'll be showing it under journal voucher. So I'll change it to F7 journal voucher and I'll change the date. Sorry, 1/8. So here it will be rent paid. So rent paid how much? 2 lakh rupees. Enter. So here credit will be Mr. Bajaj. So how much should I pay? So overall it is 2 lakh rupees amount. So to Mr. Bajaj, how much should I pay? So new reference. So here for our reference sake, I am giving it as rent. Okay. So rent amount. So next one will be automatically tally will be calculating your TDS on rent. Okay, that is 20,000 rupees. End of list, and here automatically tally will tell the TDS amount. So Mr. Bajaj, I am supposed to pay him 1,80,000 as I am deducting 20,000 rupees, which is TDS. So TDS on rent being rent for the month of August. So here I am not paying anything. I am just showing you the transaction. Is here we are just recording. Okay. So I have to show what is this transaction is all about. So I am recording it under journal voucher. Then I will be making the individual payments to Mr. Bajaj as well as to TDS. Okay. So you people can try this. So this Mr. Bajaj, the amount 1,80,000, that also it will be calculated by Tally itself, and the TDS rent amount, TDS on rent also. Is anyone passing the entry along with me?
Yes, ma'am, we are doing.
Okay, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. So now I have to make the payment. So payment voucher F5. I'll change the date. So I'll make it as 1/9. So first I'm going to make the payment to Mr. Bajaj. So it will show for against reference and what is the amount that I'm going to show. So end of list. Against reference. So automatically here I have to choose both the things. So actual amount is 2 lakh rupees where I am deducting TDS 20,000 rupees and I am paying the remaining amount that is 1 lakh 80,000 by bank to Mr. Bajaj being rent paid to Mr. Bajaj. I need to choose the rent amount as well as the TDS both. First one it will show the option, second one you have to select it. As, as, as I am choosing against reference, the calculation will be done automatically. Once you are done, please tell girls. We'll proceed further.
Done, ma'am.
So next I have to make the payment. So I'll change the date to 2/9. So now I'm making the payment to TDS. So against reference. only 20,000 rupees. So as I'm selecting the amount, you can see it will show income tax amount, surcharges, educational cess, secondary educational cess, everything. So usually the tax amount will be paid by bank only. I'll give 6-digit instrument number being TDS on rent paid for the month of August, and I'll save.
Done, ma'am.
So now once it is done, to check the reports, I'll go to display more report. Under that, sometimes it will be showing directly TDS reports, or you might be having statutory reports. Just click on it, you'll open up with TDS reports. So as we discussed, Form 26Q is for resident of India, Form 27Q if the creditor is a non-resident of India. Okay, so our creditor is a resident of India, so I should check it under Form 26Q. So here you can see the transaction has been done at a normal rate. So I press enter, enter, enter. It will show the deduction at normal rate. So this is how you will check the report, TDS reports. I'll show you how to check the TDS challan. Hope you people are able to do it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now let's see how to check the TDS challan. I'll go to daybook. From gateway of tally, I'll go to daybook, and here I'll press Alt F2 in order to view all my transactions. So there are 3 transactions what I have passed, but I need to check only TDS on rent. Okay, so I'll select TDS on rent, press enter. It will open up with the transaction what we have passed. So from here I'll press Alt P. I'll go to current, and here I'll tell preview and Alt Z to zoom. If anywhere you are getting stuck or not able to do, please tell.
Got it, ma'am.
Okay, so let's go for the next sum. So now I am purchasing the electrical service from SLR company. So I have already created the TDS nature of payment for payment to contractors. So I need not have to create it once again, but the required ledgers I have to create. So first I'll create a SLR company. So I'll come out of it. So I'll go to create ledger. So I'll create SLR and company. So they will be my sundry creditors. Maintain balance bill by bill should be yes. So TDS deductible, yes. So here he is in company resident. Is TDS deducted in the same voucher? Yes. So here I need to give the PAN number. So PAN number will be ASDFG 1987 P. Create the ledger.
Done, ma'am.
So next we have to create electrical services. So it will be indirect. It is a purchase. I am making the purchase of it. So here is TDS applicable. It is applicable. So on what? It is payment to contractors. So create the electrical services account.
Over, ma'am.
Now I'll create TDS duty for contractor. TDS on contractor. So it will come under duties and taxes. TDS. So it is payment to contractors. Usually when I'm selecting the nature of payment, when I'm in real time or in licensed version, I will be selecting any. So I need not have to create individual duty taxes and all. Okay. So why? Because when we are in the licensed version, everything will work appropriate. If I choose any also, when I'm passing the transaction, it will choose the entry. But as we are in trial version, this things it has to be created individually, because if I choose any, in some cases it might not work. Okay, so that is why I'm creating individual tax ledgers and I'm passing the entry. So I'll select payment to contractors and I will say
Done, ma'am.
so now I will be passing this entry on purchase voucher. Why? Because here the creditor, the supplier of mine, he is a business. Okay, so when he is not a business and is an individual person and I am not going to get any bills or anything, means that time I'll be passing the journal voucher. But from him I'm going to get the bill. He is going to give me the bill, but the tax will not be calculated. He is not going to collect. So I am going to deduct it and pay it to the government. So I'll be passing the purchase voucher now. Vouchers F8, F9 for purchase. So here I need to change the mode. Change the mode to accounting invoice. Item invoice is used whenever the transactions is happening on stock. Accounting invoice for services. So I'm choosing accounting invoice. You can see particular rate amount it will show. I'll change the date. I'll make it as 110. Supplier invoice number, nothing I'm giving, 110. So party from whom I'm purchasing is SLR and company. Accept the receipt details, party details, and what is that I'm purchasing? Electrical services. So how much is the cost? So it is 60,000 rupees. So here I have to select TDS on contractors. So automatically it will deduct the amount and it will show. So this calculation should be done automatically. If it did not calculate and show, then there is some mistake in your party ledger or in your electrical services ledger or duty ledger.
Got it, ma'am.
Okay. So I'll give the narration. New reference it should be. So automatically here I'll give for service and this is TDS. So being bills received for electrical services and I will save it. Now I have to pass the payment and TDS voucher. So I have to pass the payment voucher for TDS and so I'll change the date on 1/11. So first I'm going to pay for electrical services, sorry. It is to SLR and company against reference. So I need to select both the things. So first one it will select automatically against reference. Second one you have to select it. So how am I paying it to him? So am I paying it by cash, check, however you want, you can take. I'm paying it by bank. So being check issued to SLR and company for the services received. And I will save it. Done. Next I have to make the payment for TDS on contractors. So against reference only one amount will be displayed. So this also I am making the payment by bank. Being TDS on contractors paid by bank. I will save it. Now go and check the TDS reports and the TDS challan for the contractor and see whether you people are able to track it. You are able to check.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. So I'll show you once again for the ones who are trying. If you have not got display more reports, statutory reports, under that you might be having TDS reports from 26Q. So here is my normal rate transaction. Okay. So like this I'll check the reports and now I'll go to daybook to check the TDS challan. So I'll give Alt F2. So it is TDS on contractors where I can see the TDS challan. I'll open the transaction, Alt P for print, current, and I press to see the preview. Alt Z to zoom. Hope you people got it. So now
Yes,
let's
ma'am.
do one more sum. So this is TDS on special rate. So when this TDS on special rate will be happening means whenever there is a negotiation got by the government. Okay. So that is the negotiation got by the government, that is exemption. Exemption, or I can tell it as discount also. Then the TDS will be deducted at a special rate. Okay, so here we are going to pass one entry. So advertisement services received, advertisement services from Javan NGO, NGO service for rupees 1 lakh. Here the TDS will be deducted at exempted rate of 60% with notification number KAVLR 1459 slash 2223. I want you people to make a note of this. So now I have to create the ledger. So ledger will be Javan NGO, Javan NGO service. So we need to do some required activations in order to calculate TDS at a special rate. Okay. So I'll go to create ledger. So I'll give Javan NGO service. So I am purchasing it from them. So they are my creditors. Maintain balance bill by bill should be yes. TDS deductible, yes. So once you are coming here, it is, so they are resident. Okay. So TDS deducted in the same voucher, yes. So now here one more activation has to be done. Okay. So once you have given this much of information, press F12 for configuration. Okay. So press F12 for configuration, and here allow advanced entries in TDS masters, make it as yes. Create the ledger, party ledger, Javan NGO service. So give the required information, deduct TDS in same voucher. When you are coming to that point, press F12 configuration, and here under TDS details you have allow advanced entries in TDS masters, make it as yes.
Done, ma'am.
So I'll activate this. So now you can see as I activate that, use advanced TDS entries, the option is appearing. Now here on what I'm going to apply this. It is on all items. I'll select. One second. On all items, use advanced TDS entries. Yes, I will give. So here it is asking what are the things that I wanted to apply. So ignore surcharge exemption limits. So that one I will just ignore it. So ignore income tax exemption limit. So set alter zero lower deductions to yes. So once I give use advanced TDS entries, if as I make it yes, it will take you, Tally will take you to advanced TDS entries where you have to make the changes at set alter zero lower deductions to yes. If you are getting confused, I will create the ledger once again and show. If you are able to do it, fine.
Done, ma'am.
So as I give here, so it is showing select the nature of payment. Here I have not created the this one for services. Okay, this is for contractor and rent I have. So I will create one more nature of payment, TDS nature of payment, that will be on fees for professional service. So it will be 194J, and here it will be 4JB. So remittance code nothing. So here it will be with the PAN 10%, without PAN it will be 10%. Okay, with PAN, without PAN both it will be 10%. And here they are giving the exemption limit as 30,000. So for instance, I am not going to give any exemption limit. Create this. So usually TDS on fees for professional service will be 10%. Either you are resident or non-resident of India, directly it will be 10%. If the supplier is not having the PAN, then directly 20% I will be deducting.
Done, ma'am.
I save this. So here it is asking what provision you are doing. Either it is zero rate. Zero rate means TDS will not at all be calculated. So we won't know any differences. So we are doing it on lower deduction. That means it should be deducted at 4%. So I'll select 197. So certificate number. So certificate number we had given, no, that is KABLR 1459 slash 22 hyphen 23. So applicable from. So it will be from 1 4 2022 to 31 3 2023. How much percent it should be done? So 4%. So out of 100, 60% is 40%. It will be calculating like that. 4% we are calculating. End of list. So I'll just show you once again. So do this changes.
Done, ma'am.
So here I have to give the PAN number. So PAN number I will give the same thing I will give. Like 1 second. PAN number. I'll check whether I have any PAN number. So I'll give the same PAN number ASDFG 1987 and I will save it.
Done, ma'am.
So now I have to create one more ledger, that is advertisement services. So it will come under indirect expenses. Is TDS applicable? Applicable. So it is on fees for professional services.
Yes, ma'am.
So now I have to pass the purchase voucher. Change the date. It has 1/6. So party, one NGO service, accept receipt details, party details, and what I am purchasing, advertisement services. So for 1 lakh rupees. And here I will give it as TDS. So I'll create the TDS on professional service. So it will come under duties and taxes, TDS. So fees for professional services, and I'll save.
Done, ma'am.
So 4%. So out of 10%, it is calculating 4%, 4,000 rupees it is deducted. So new reference. So here it will be, this is for advertisement service, and this is for TDS. So give the narration and save.
Yes, ma'am.
So now I'll pass the purchase voucher F5. I'll change the date. As 17. First I'm paying it to Jawan NGO. So against reference. So now again I have to select against reference. So I'm paying them by bank only. Being check issued towards advertisement services purchased from Jawan NGO.
Yes, ma'am.
I will save it. Now I have to make the payment for TDS. So here I will select TDS on professional services against reference. So 4,000 rupees I am paying. So I am paying it by bank. So being TDS on professional service calculated lower rate.
Yes,
Done?
yes, ma'am.
And so now I'll go to daybook, PDS on professional services and give Alt P, enter, and I'll go for preview and press Alt Z.
Got it, ma'am.
Okay, now I will give you one more sum here. It's an assignment question. So received bill from Balaji and company for advertisement services rupees 1 lakh on 1/5/2022. So it is from Balaji and company. So I want you people to try this out now. So once you are done, I will pass the entry and show whether you have done it properly. I'll give you 10 minutes of time. Received bill from Balaji and company for advertisement services at rupees 1 lakh. Once you people are done, please tell. I'll pass the entry and I'll show you whether you have done it properly. You need not have to create this one tedious nature of payment. It is already there, no? Fees for professional service, you can use that one only.
Ma'am, TDS is 4%, ma'am.
For which one, ma? This one? No, no, 10%. That is a special rate, no. So when you are creating
Okay.
the party, that time you are activating. Here you need not have to do any activation. This is the normal TDS calculation.
Okay. Done, ma'am.
Okay. Let's pass the MGMC. So now I have to create the ledger for Balaji and Company. And the creditors. So here I'll give it as company resident. So use TDS in same voucher. So it is for fees for professional service. End of list. So here advanced TDS entry, nothing I'm going to make. So here PAN number ASTFG 1987. I'm going to do the same thing. So now rest other ledgers and all, it is already there. So I need not have to create. So I'll go to vouchers, F9 for purchase voucher. So I'll change the date to 1/5. So 1/5. Party is Balaji and Company. I'll accept the receipt details, party details. What is that I'm purchasing? Advertisement services. So let's check. Okay, everything is proper only. So it is for 1 lakh rupees. It is TDS on professional services. So 10,000 rupees. 10% means directly when I'm giving 10% means 10,000 rupees should be deducted. But there what we gave 4% should be deducted. So 4,000 was deducted over there. So new reference, service, and this is for TDS. I'm going to save it. Now I'm going to make the payment F5 and change the date 16. So first I'm going to make the payment to Balaji. So I will select service and then I will select the TDS. So I'm making the payment by bank. So I'll give the narration and save it. Now I will pass one more entry. So that is for TDS. So TDS on professional service. Sorry. TDS on professional service against reference. I'm paying it by bank. Give the narration and I will save it. So if I check it from the day book, TDS challan. So 14231 2nd July. 10,000, right? So 10,000 rupees. I'll press Alt P, enter, preview, Alt Z to zoom. Okay, so understood about TDS. Any doubts? If anybody is having any doubts, can get it clarified. No doubts, sir. Okay, if there is no doubts means next we'll go for tally vault. So tally vault means when I wanted to encrypt my data. Means usually in MS Office and all you might have been seen we will secure the file giving the password. So in tally also you have the flexibility to encrypt with the password. Okay, so now we are going to learn how to encrypt my data. Okay, company only we will encrypt it. So for that, I'll create a new company. Let's not use this. So I'll go for Alt K, create MCC Tally Vault company. If you want to give some other name, you can give. For my reference sake, I'm giving Karnataka. So I will save this. So here nothing I'm going to show. I'll just make this one also no, this one also no. So now my company is done. So now I wanted to activate. Okay, so I wanted to activate Tally Vault. So for that, what I'll do is first I'll go for F11. Sorry, not F11. I'll go for F12. I'll press F12. Sorry, Alt K. Alt K. I'll go for Alter. So from here I'll press F12. Use Tally Vault password to encrypt company data. So I should make this one as yes. So I'll make this yes and I will save it. So I'll make it Control A. So now before I do any changes, I will check out my unique code number. So Alt F3. So here my Tally Vault company's unique code number is 10009. Okay. So why am I telling this? You will get to know it. So I'll go for alter. So now as I have done, you can see now these features will be activated. Before this features and all it was not there. Once you activate Tally Vault, then you can see this Tally Vault password, Tally Vault. I'll press enter. So now what is the company name that you wanted to secure? So I wanted to secure for Tally Vault company only, and the password. So password I'll give it as 12345. Enter. It is asking to reconfirm the password. I give 12345 and I will save it. So it is showing that this will close all the open reports, vouchers and masters without saying changes you might have made. Are you sure you want to set the Tally Vault password? I'll make it as yes. So do you want to create a copy? Why it is asking for this option is if you forget your password, there is no way you can crack the password and open the company data. If you forgot, then your company data is lost forever. So that is why it is very much important for you to know the password. Okay, so it is asking, do you want it to create a copy? If you want to create a copy when you are practicing again, you can try with that. So now for time being I don't want to create, so I am giving it as no. So Tally Vault password 12345. So now my this one is opening. Now I will shut the company first. Control F3. I will shut the company. So I have shut the company. Now I wanted to open the company. I wanted to see whether whatever the activation I have made for by giving the Tally Vault, is it applied? I'll go for Alt F3. So is my company name MCC Tally Vault company name is appearing? See, there is no name. But I told you should remember the code, unique code 10009. So you can see now it has been completely, your name has been hidden. It is showing in stars and it is not showing with your financial year as well. Only unique code number is visible. So if you encrypt your company name and the financial year, nothing will be visible except your unique code number. So it is very much important when you are encrypting your company, you should know which company you are encrypting with its unique code number. Okay. So this company I wanted to open. I'll just select it and press enter. It is asking for Tally Vault password. So I'll give this 123. It is not opening. Now I'll give the right password, that is 12345. So my company is getting opened. So I want you people to try with this. Are you girls trying? So now I have to show you, once you are done, I will show you how to remove the password also. Hope you people are able to do it.
Yes, ma'am.
So now we have done it. So now in order to remove the encryption, so I'll go to Tally Vault. So here the company whichever I have given with the encryption. So I'll give the old password 12345 and new password. So 12345. So confirm password it is given, So old password, this password what I have given, I will remove this. Okay. So old password what I had given, I'll give that old password. And when I wanted to change the password, here I am not going to give the password. I'm just going to save it. Making the password blank will remove the encryption from your company data. Okay. So I'll press enter and accept. So yes, no. So now I'll just shut the company first. Now I'll go and check whether my company is existing without that star marks. Alt F3. So 10009 it was. See now the encryption is being removed. Like this you can give the encryption and you can remove the encryption also. So try with this Tally Vault. If you are having doubt, tomorrow I will do it once again and I'll show you. Okay. So any doubt in today's class, girls? So one of your friend was asking for 13th class video. So that day we were having a lot of network issues due to which the video is not being covered up. There was a lot of this ones there. So 13th I had given the introduction to GST. So I will explain you about GST once again on Friday. That is the last working day. So Monday you will be having the exam. So Friday we'll keep it as an revision class. So whatever the doubts you have, I'll clarify it. So in the meantime, in short description, I'll explain you what is GST and other things, whatever I did that day. We'll just try to cover it. Okay. So others, if you are having any doubts, please make sure that you are making a note of it and get it clarified. Okay. So try with the things whatever I have taught you today. So TDS at lower rate, and we did TDS on the normal rates also, and we did Tally Vault password. How to encrypt your company data using the Tally Vault. Okay. So hope you people don't have any doubts. So if you are having any doubt, tomorrow you can get it clarified. Thank you, girls. Good night.
Thank you, ma'am.